Dakota. Dakota? Yep. She's my little, my stepkid. Been with me ever since he was born. He's a wrestler too. He likes wrestling. I'm Brett.
I went to state.
He used to wrestle too.
I helped coach and stuff. My boys wrestled too.
He was my coach at one time. Yep. Hey, got my black belt.
The regular monthly board meeting was held March 16, 2022. The meeting was called to order at 6:30 p.m. by President Sean Perry. Trustees present were Mike McBride, Christy Perry, Jennifer Patton, Barbara Carey, and Jennifer Martin. Ron Hoffman was absent. The minutes of the previous meeting were read. A motion to accept minutes as read was made by Barbara Carey. Jennifer Patton seconded the motion. All trustees voted aye. The bills were presented for payment. A motion to authorize payment of bills as presented was made by Mike McBride. Barbara Carey seconded the motion. All trustees voted aye. In old business, no state income tax to report at this time, no ordinance violation update to report at this time, and the annual report for the ARPA money is due April 30th. In new business, Janet Story, Wabash County, attended the meeting to go over the audit for the fiscal year ending June 30th of 21. Oh. We got an unqualified opinion on the audit, which is the best you can receive. The findings were the same as last year: inability to be able to draft their own audit and funds going over budget. The AFR has been loaded and accepted. The GATA information has been loaded and they are waiting to hear on it. She brought paperwork to be submitted to USDA with a copy of the audit. During the discussion, she did say we may have to raise our water rates eventually. She thanked the board and said if they had any questions or problems to please get in touch with her. The village set the date for the annual dumpster. The date for 22 will be the weekend of April 30th through May 1st. Bev will put this information on the water bills for April. She will also send the CCR surveys that has to be filled out with the April water bills. Tony reported he had been contacted by Water Solutions saying they could get us chemicals possibly cheaper than we are paying Brentag Mid-South. He will get quotes from them. The sand filters need rehab and he will get prices on doing those. A new high service pump and another generator were discussed. The water leak he mentioned at the February meeting has been found. There was a line busted at the Burns residence during a recent fire. Mr. Burns is responsible to get this fixed and was told about it when Tony and Sam Arnold were there fixing the leak. The line was fixed on the main and he was shut down due to having to go under the road to repair his line. The sewer failure on Railroad Street has been repaired. The Railroad Street lift station has had the last new pump we had put in. The one we are having fixed will be the spare. Sean could not find a better price, so we will go with Stratford Pump for a new pump also. It will be ordered. In correspondence, we received $3,490.93 sales tax for December sales, received $236.91 motor fuel tax and $256.23 additional motor fuel tax, received $178.01 replacement tax. Mike McBride made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Christy Perry seconded. Motion carried. Meeting was adjourned at 7:15 p.m.
Approval of minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as read. I second.
Okay. Is everybody okay with it? Everybody?
Everybody look at the bills.
I'll second it.
Is that Jennifer? Okay. Is everybody okay with it?
State income tax report.
We got the March amount, which was $1,281.28, and we received the April one now, which is $2,737.27.
Ordinance violation update. Nothing really. And RPA money update.
The report's due the 30th, and the county is getting ready to, I'm gonna do it, and as soon as I learn how, then I'll get ours done, so.
Sewer pump update. I don't have anything on it.
Okay,
I'm sure it'll take a little while to get billed.
right.
We're just gonna go ahead and order another new one.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and order another new one.
Yeah. Approve audit from presentation last month.
Yeah, we need to do that.
You can make a motion to approve the audit from last month.
Second.
All in favor? Dumpster update.
Well, I did, email them, and they're supposed to have it here that weekend.
Okay.
So, no problem on that.
CCR update.
Well, I sent that out with the water bills, so they're coming in slowly but surely, so. You want to go on to it, of course? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, we received the cannabis use tax of $26.79 for April, and March was $25.57. We received use tax of $524.87 for April and $791.45 for March. The income tax I told you about. Received the motor fuel tax of $408.08 and the additional for the $291. Received replacement tax of $210.44. January sales tax, it's for that sale period, was $2,601.47, and Jason Allen Tree Service $50 for dumping a tree that he cut down for someone out to be
How much
burned.
is that?
50.
Good.
I don't have anything else.
Huh?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. How can I help you, gentlemen?
I've just got a couple quick questions, guys. Last time I was here, I guess the top question is about the milling again. We discussed it the last time I was at the meeting, and I said I was gonna get some more. And there's other people that had asked Tony for some that he had promised to get to them. The car owner, Don Miller, the auto used car place, supposed to got a couple loads. He needs, a couple other people. Stacy that works down here that lives across from Ron Hoffman, she wanted some, and Tony said, yeah, he could get to it. And there's a few other people that would like to have some of the buildings also. And so I just want to know what are we still on the same page on that? People are able to get it. It's taxpayers,
Yeah, they'll get them.
I got people who will take care of it too, Mike.
I said they'll get them.
We need to get it.
I said they will get the millings. They will get them if they're wanting them, they will get them. I don't know how to make it any plainer, but I can tell you that every month.
They've asked in the past for them and it's not happened. That's why I'm asking about it, Mike.
Okay, do you think they snap their finger and Tony's right there with the bucket?
And it's been pouring rain. I mean, it's a little different.
It's been a year, guys. They've asked for a while.
I
Roy got his, people that Tony took him to got theirs. I'm just asking if I'm able to go in there and get some like I'd asked before, guys. I'm not no big deal.
And we told you last time, yes.
Correct.
So why
I just
keep
want to make
bringing it
sure
up?
we're on the same page.
Yes,
guys.
we are.
Things change all the time.
Then we're done with that discussion.
Okay, now the second question.
Okay.
Tony did he donate the fifth wheel trailer that's down at the end of the block down there or by the preacher's yard? Alan Wright's around the curve there, or is that the property of the Villages?
No,
Is that the one?
that's
Did he?
Hawkins, it will.
That's Hawkins' fifth wheel.
Yeah, they brought it up here for, with Easter.
Okay, I didn't know, I just wondered if what that was doing down there, around that curve, it's right there, it could be a hazard to somebody, right down there around the curve there. That's all I was wondering. And then the third question, people, is the availability that Tony has with the equipment through the years and also the town truck that he drives back and forth to work at another location for Mr. Timberlake. That's like back, like Mount Carmel Chief Police at one time, Jeff Beachy, was driving the squad car to Evansville. It's same thing, apples and apples and oranges and oranges. He's driving the city vehicle to another job. He's got a side by side, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand the availability that he has with the truck.
Because he's on call 24/7, so he's 365.
You answered my question. That's all I asked.
He could be out there and somebody have a busted water line or whatever, and he'd have to chase him down to the well or whatever. I know, Brett, that you don't like Tony. I mean, that's obvious. So I don't know whether you think we'll all just stand him up against the tree and shoot him or what. I mean, it ain't gonna happen, so.
Okay, Mike. I never asked anything like that.
Yeah, I know.
But since you made a comment like that, you and Mr. Perry was in on the deal when you cleaned up my yard for me after my back surgery. And I just can't let it go. The pallet that I said do not take had my abstract, had all the pictures of my whole life, and so it became personal. And I tried to let it go, but I can't let it go anymore.
Well, Rick, yeah, you're right, I was over there and so were you.
So was I.
And so was Ronnie. And you were right there.
No, I left
No.
to go to the doctor. I told Tony, you take all this stuff, but this here stays.
Well, I think he's probably got those pictures in his back pocket, he'll get them back to you.
There was no reason for him to take your stuff. I mean, these guys were there,
I'm telling you, guys,
You know,
I went to knocked on his door when I got back from Carbondale, and I said, where's my pallet that I asked you not to take? He said, it's all smiled real big. He said, it's all down there at the dump. You go down there and go to it, I'll set it on fire.
Well, you told us to go in there and clean that mess up.
No, I did not. You guys came asking. Tony came up to my yard and asked me, right after my surgery, I'm going for a follow-up, Mike, and you helped me carry that one end table up on my porch. And then I left. You guys did what you did, and I was glad that you did, except for that pallet that was very important. It had a magazine of my dad in 1972, Indianapolis Star. He was a big write-up on him and everything. It's gone. I'm not doing anything except the availability that Tony has with everything he has for years, using the equipment, using stuff for his own.
So it all goes back to you don't like Tony, just like I said a while ago.
I met him when I was 12 years old, Mike. He's evil. That's funny, ain't it?
Yeah.
He's evil. He's got a lot of people buffalo.
Is there anything else? I've heard all this months. I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah, me too.
So is there anything else?
Yeah, I like to speak.
I'm sorry, who are you?
My name's John King.
And are you with someone or?
I'm an individual.
Oh, I
Do you
know.
live in Keensburg?
No, ma'am, I don't.
What's your interest?
I'm a member of the public.
You're what?
So, I'm a member of the public.
And how, I mean, who are you affiliated with?
Nobody.
Why would you be interested in this little meeting?
Because I'm a member of the
Because
public.
somebody
And-
stirred you to be?
It don't matter, it don't concern him. I'm an individual, that's what our country is based on, is individualism. This is a public meeting, and I'd like to speak. What if I'd like to move to this village someday? I'd like to have input, never know. So, my name's John King.
Okay.
First of all, do you have a copy of your village policies, public comments anywhere? Do you have a set time limit or anything that the public can speak on? You know, usually a village or a municipality will set a time limit for the public to speak and have certain rules. So,
Only it's 5 minutes.
it's 5 minutes? Okay. If I can get a copy of that sometime, that'd be great too. It don't matter if your village employee is on call or not. I heard them talking. You cannot take village equipment to your personal job. You can't. That's in the Illinois Constitution that you swore an oath on, and you better learn the laws. So I will be looking into it a little bit more.
The job that he's going to is right here in town, and it's a little part-time that he's just there a few hours.
I'm sorry, ma'am, he can't do that. He can't take, because he's using taxpayer money to go to his own job, to fill it full of gas or anything else. It don't matter.
He buys gas for it.
Well, I can fool you that then. That's basically all I have. No, I don't live in Keensburg, but I do look into local municipalities.
So you're just a shit stirrer, so you are.
If that's what you want to think.
Oh, well, that is what I
Okay,
think.
well, that's fine. But if you're going to be the mayor, then you need to look into how the government works in America. Because the public and the government needs to be transparent, do they not? Does the public
There's
not,
no secrets here.
does the public not hold the government accountable in this country? Do we not live in a republic?
No.
Did you not swear an oath? Well, that's the problem, and that's why I'm here, because it starts locally. To do things right. I'm not here to cause trouble, I'm not. I'm
Yeah, you
not.
are.
Yes, you are.
Well, if you want to assume that, that's fine.
You are, he is.
If you want to group us all together, that's fine. I've been there, I've done it.
Oh, you got him something else. Can't ask a question. The person wants to ask a
I'd
question.
like to say something to you.
Oh,
You
you want to
never-
get personal?
You never speak up unless you have someone to defend your back.
Exactly.
Well, that's okay. Then I will defend this man. I'll defend any of you for your constitutional liberty rights. You have a Navy hat on, sir. You took an oath to the Constitution. You took an oath to sit here. Does he not have the liberty to speak?
He
First
doesn't
Amendment?
speak unless he has that.
It don't matter.
I've been here by myself many
That's
times.
what our country
You
is
don't
based on.
speak, you
Even
speak.
though you do not disagree, people can still speak.
Everybody can speak if they want to. And
Yes,
there's
ma'am.
nothing secret in this.
No, and I'm not saying it's not.
Town, and I know you're from Belmont, and they have.
No, that don't have nothing to do with it.
Yes, it
And,
is.
yeah,
No, no.
yeah, I mean,
I'll
I'm
go to
sorry,
everyone.
but, you know, it's audited, everything.
I just want the
we do
government to be
is
transparent.
audited, and it is transparent.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. And this is just what I observed here. This is why I'm trying to talk to you. This is why I'm trying to be, cordial. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just talking to you. This is the things I see wrong. I've been here, I've done this. And you can shake your head, and you can make comments all you want, but that's not a very good public representative. And I'm the public.
Well, I just don't understand. Since
I don't need a response. This is my floor, and I will sit down. Thank
And
you.
you've had your 5 minutes, yes.
Did you set a timer? Okay, thank you. No, you did not.
Did we need one?
I'm done.
Anybody else?
You have some water stuff to go over, Tom?
Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Brenda Tag has given 3 raises on their chemical. I received another bid from Water Solutions, and if you wish, we can buy a chemical a little cheaper from Water Solutions. So this is just going to keep getting higher, or I suspect it will, because they've had 3 raises so far. So this is Brent Tag and Water Solutions. Brent Tag charges like delivery fees. They charge some other fees that this company doesn't charge, and they're quite a bit cheaper anyway on their chemical.
And it's the same.
It's the same chemical. It's all identical. They will only charge us like a one-time fee. I think Brent Tag might charge like $200 to deliver. This place charged like $65. And I have names and phone numbers if any of you wish to call and make any inquiries.
This is the same company that does sand filters.
Yeah, that are wanting to do the sand filters, same company. And they'll deliver it to us whenever we need it.
And did you say St. Francisville uses them?
Yeah, St. Francisville uses them, and they come highly recommended. And this is Water Solutions Unlimited. Give you an example. Let's see. Brenda Tag is charging $4.21 a gallon for their bleach. Water Solutions is $3.50.
It's how much, Tom? $3.50.
Yeah, from $4.21 to $3.50. And also, I don't know what the raise was because I'm not good at reading how they have submitted this, but I took this off my computer the other day on another increase. That's a third increase this year from Brent Tag. So it's from $4.21, and actually there's another increase on that $4.21. And Water Solutions is $3.50. And we just use 2 chemicals. We use bleach and hydrosulfuric acid for our fluoride, and it's quite a bit cheaper also. And if anyone wants to call and check on these themselves, I've got 2 phone numbers here. You can call and check. I called this Lynn Pope today and asked her if she had her quote ready to rehab the 3 filters in the water plant. And she said they'll have them done by Friday. So I will submit those to you all, and in the next meeting you can make a decision on what you want to do about it. But we do need to rehab the sand filters. So I'll be getting those to you. Bought some chemical or weed killer from Todd this last weekend, 10 gallon. He gave us about 220 gallon of weed killer, just gave it to us. He said he doesn't know what it is, but it kills weeds. So he gave us a tote, so I brought the tote, it's in the building. So we can, if we could, maybe start filling out our motor fuel.
Well, just whenever you're ready to.
Whenever. And we've got a third tank of diesel. I'd like to get another bid from FS and maybe someplace else against who we're using now. So we get, you know, a cheaper price on diesel fuels we can get. Hmm?
What about the water well? Talking about drilling on me, right?
Yeah, have you guys talked anything about that? You might, okay.
Not in here, just.
No.
I think we're finally waiting on that second payment from the ARPA money, so that, you know, we'll have almost all.
It'll be next year.
No, it won't be next year, it'll be like this summer. So that way we have most of it. So,
For about the last 3 months, we've had an issue down at Kevin Young's with his ditch. Evidently, Brad Rigg brought all that dirt in and just filled the ditch in. That ditch runs a lot of water, a lot. It drains a lot of property. Matter of fact, there used to be a lake across the road. And when I done some ditching before we drained all that, there's no more water standing. Well, the solution, or his plan was to come back, dig that dirt out and lay the culvert. No one's ever heard of doing that. You put your culvert in and you fill it over with dirt. Well, he brought it in and he filled that ditch completely in. I told Kevin, you're going to have to get a hold of him and get this ditch cleaned out. So we done had a couple of rains and we've had some flooding on some people's property, Barbara, and everyone behind you was flooded. So Brad Rigg came down and dug the dirt out of the ditch. I don't think he was really happy, but
Well, he shouldn't have put it in.
he shouldn't have put the dirt in the ditch. He should have put the culvert in and fill it in. I don't know what his plan or why, but this has been a 3-month process. And I told Kevin that this isn't. Got a problem?
He's talking to me. I'm sorry, you pay attention to me.
But anyway, the next time you have some ditching done, get a hold of the village board and get an approval before you do anything like this, because this affects a lot of people, not just one person. It affects the whole area back up behind the ditching project. And this is why we had the culverts put through the railroad bed. This is why they allowed us to put the culverts through the railroad bed out at the sewer lagoons and here in town, is to get rid of this water we couldn't get rid of. So in working with the coal mine, the highway department, state of Illinois, they allowed us to do this. So we're actually draining all the property from the cemetery, all that farm ground, it's all going through our lagoon system, and a lot of it's coming across Epler's property, you know, and what we fixed, what we had fixed before. So, you know, we've just been working with a lot of people on it.
This goes in my front door, not the back.
Yeah, right. We put a lot of these millings on people's property. We've been doing that. I've got a list of people that still want it done. So we're gradually getting some people, you know, here in the village that there's been some people from Mount Carmel, Belmont, and other places that just want to come over here and get our milling. No, they're not going to do that. This belongs to the village of Keensburg, and we're going to do some alleys, driveways, and along our right-of-way. So we're going to use this there.
Hey Tony,
Yes.
I had a question. Okay, if you go in our driveway, we got a big dip where that tree, remember that tree that was so big that we took out?
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's just when you go down, your whole car sinks. Can I have some of that milling and
Sure
put in
can.
that hole so I don't keep sinking down there every time I go in the garage?
You just need to be put on the list.
Okay, can I just add my name to it, or do you just add
No,
it to it?
I'm aware of who.
Okay, I don't need a lot, just to fill up that hole so I don't sink when I go in the
Yeah,
garage.
I put some down to your neighbors at the end of his driveway here a while back.
Oh, okay, I just
So-
wanted to ask you about it,
Yeah.
because I don't need the whole driveway, just that small area.
Whatever you need. You know, we've just been doing it as people ask, we've been getting it done. So,
And I appreciate it, because like I said, we go down and the whole car sinks down there. I was gonna ask you about it, you know, said we're gonna put regular rock in later, you know, really re-rock the whole driveway, but just until we get that done, to get that one hole done.
But there's been people want to come by with dump trucks and everything else. No, that's not gonna happen.
There ain't gonna be no more of it. They got a new boss in that section, right,
They do, yeah.
so he's not giving it away no more.
Well,
Take it back to the plant and redo it.
Ed Jameson got a bunch of it. Okay, does the board have anything, any questions, what I've been doing?
What do you need to know about that?
What's that?
What do you need to know on that chemical company?
We've got enough chemical probably to last us another month or more. So at the next meeting, if you guys want to make a decision, the next meeting, we'll make it on the diesel fuel. I'll get some bids on diesel fuel and on the chemical. I'll get the current price from Brentag, so whatever you guys want to do, I'll bring the information to you and you can make that decision. No, it doesn't tell you what the update is. And then on the rehab, I will give you the bids. The bid they're going to give us on the rehab of the sand filters. So I think the leak that Mike and I found in the end of March, whenever it's snowing and all that bad weather, he hasn't come back. I don't think they put a trailer in down there by Bell's Woods yet. So as soon as he gets a trailer put in, they're supposed to come back and pull a line from Bell's Woods across the road to that trailer that they're going to put in. That's it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second. Is he trying to?
Get the cord.
Now, handlebar. I'll have to agree. I can sit there and back up down. Switched your car.
My name's Bo. Familiar with the grill.
Well, yeah, he starts all the trouble when you bring it on me.
Ready, bud?
You know, I was married and he was married and I was trouble.
I'm changing my whole pizzeria until I'm not finished.
Cool.
I did it, but I didn't.
Not sitting again, right? Yeah, you too. Thanks, bud.